Hey gang, it's Az. So we've talked about it before. I'm going to do my video on my birthday at boot camp. I went away to boot camp when I was 21 and spent my 22nd birthday at boot camp. One of the first things that your actual drill instructors ask you, well at least they asked my platoon, was how many of you have birthdays this cycle? The cycle is the time that you're there. It's 3 months. And I'm the only person who raised my hand and said, "This recruit, sir." Drill instructor had a little Hispanic drill instructor guy, was probably about this tall. Drill instructor Staff Sergeant Cedeno, and he was just looked at me and nodded. So I went away in September, middle of September, and come November, we're up in the squad bay and tells everyone, get in line. We all get on line, okay? Which is the area of the squad bays. You go, there are lines down both sides of it, and you go and you stand in a position of attention and you wait. And he walks up to me and I'm standing there. He walks up to me, turns, looks at me. He's like, and again, he's looking up at me, and it's really weird. Drill instructors have this command presence, we called it. They're confident, they're loud, and no matter what, again, this guy was probably 6 inches shorter than me, but I always felt like I was looking up at him. Even though he's looking up at me, they have those covers that come like this, so he's looking up at me like this. And I'm standing there, and he walks up, and, "You thought I forgot, didn't you, bitch?" And I'm going to apologize. I'm going to cuss a lot, probably more in this video than you've ever heard, because part of it is what happened. He's like, "You thought I forgot, didn't you, bitch?" And at boot camp, you never refer to yourself as I or me. It's this recruit, that recruit, these recruits. So I'm standing there, and the default answer, if you don't know an answer, is "This recruit was instructed but cannot recall at this time, sir." So I'm saying, this recruit was instructed but cannot recall at this time, sir. And he's like, "Bullshit. This recruit was instructed but cannot recall at this time." He's like, "You thought I forgot, didn't you?" And then before I could say anything, he's like, "It's your birthday, isn't it?" And I didn't know. Like, you lose track of everything. And "This recruit was instructed but cannot recall at this time, sir." He's like, "Good." He's like, "We're going to have a little party." He's like, "I want you to go downstairs and we're going to go to the sand pit." Sand pit's literally a big sandbox where they can't use the term haze anymore. They motivate you. They have you do push-ups, jumping jacks, steam engines, which is when you're doing this, side shuttle hops, crunches, rolling around on your back. So what they would have you do is do push-ups, and they grab a handful of sand, and they'd have you do steam engines like this. Now open your hands. You open your hands, and sand goes. Really fun. And so I run downstairs, and he's yelling at me, and I get down there, and I'm standing there, and he's like, push. So you get down, and I'm doing push-ups. Push, aye, sir. Crunches, I roll down, do crunches, aye, sir. And he's out there crushing me for about probably 5 or 10 minutes. You lose track of time. And he's smiling, laughing, and he's like, "You having a good," just so you know, again, in boot camp, if you have more than like a 4-letter name, they generally make your name up. They couldn't pronounce my last name, so which is a Polish last name that starts with O, so they called me Recruit Orgy. And I'm getting crushed out there, sandy, pissed off. It's my birthday, and he says, "You have a way to get back at drill instructors back in that day, and when they ask you something, you, 'Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Aye, sir.' But there's times when they tell you something and you look them in the eyes and you just give it a little more, 'Aye, sir.' And it's a way to like kind of give your frustration to them, and they know." And I'm like, he's like, push, aye, sir. And he's like, you look like you got something to say, Recruit Orgy. And I was like, "No, sir." He's like, "Bullshit. What do you have to say?" "This recruit loves boot camp, sir." And he just stopped. And I'm doing push-ups because he didn't tell me to stop. He's like, "This recruit loves boot camp, huh?" "Yes, sir." He's like, "Good. Okay, good. Go back upstairs and grab 5 of your friends. They're going to come down here and help you celebrate your birthday party, too." So I'm, aye, sir. I run upstairs, just grab 2 recruits. You, come on. Drill instructor Staff Sergeant says, "Get down to the sand pit now." We go downstairs. So now we all go down, and it gets even better. He has them get in the sand pit, and they start doing push-ups. And he has me, he's like, "Go stand over there, and all you're going to do is sing happy birthday." And he's like, oh, I fucking stutter orgy. Go over there and sing happy. So I go over to the side of the sandpit, and I'm standing in the position of attention. Happy birthday to you, over and over and over. Happy birthday, recruit orgy. Happy birthday. And these guys are getting crushed in the sandpit for now 5 or 10 minutes, and I'm standing there the whole time, just singing. How you liking your birthday party, orgy? You like it? Yes, sir. Oh, you do? Good. Here's an idea. Go grab 5 more of your friends. Aye, sir. I run upstairs. He's crushing these recruits in the sandpit. I go, you. Again, you don't pick, because then they get mad. So at least if you just pick first 5, at least they know you didn't take it personal. Same thing. I go back down there. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, recruit orgy. Happy. And it just crushed this guy in the sandpit. So what do you think? What do you think, orgy? Is this a good birthday party? Yes, sir. Good. Go grab 10 more of your friends. At the time, I think we had like 70 people. Sends me back up, sends me back down again. Eventually, I have the whole platoon out there, and I'm just up there singing, happy birthday, and they're getting crushed in the sandpit for going on an hour, maybe an hour and a half. Group after group coming down. My platoon hated me for like a week straight because of that. The whole time, I'm just standing there kind of laughing to myself. Happy birthday to you. And these guys are glaring at me, getting crushed by my drill instructor. Livid, understandably, because I couldn't keep my mouth shut. But that's my boot camp story of my birthday. I hope you enjoyed it. I think that's it. Drill instructor Staff Sergeant Cedeno was the man. I do think about my drill instructors a lot. Drill instructor Staff Sergeant Cedeno, Drill Instructor Staff Sergeant Hool, and Senior Drill Instructor Staff Sergeant Owens. And if you'll notice when I start talking about boot camp in general or my drill instructors, you go back to that. Marine Corps talk fast. Marines talk fast, but especially in boot camp when you're trained and everything is supposed to be quick. So, in case you couldn't understand now that I'm actually thinking about it, Drill Instructor Staff Sergeant Cedeno is Drill Instructor Staff Sergeant Cedeno. Drill Instructor Staff Sergeant Owens. Drill Instructor Staff Sergeant Hool is Drill Instructor Staff Sergeant Hool, then Senior Drill Instructor Staff Sergeant Owens is Senior Drill Instructor Staff Sergeant Owens. It's almost easier for me to say quicker. And that's how you talk at boot camp. Everything is speed, volume, and intensity. So again, just picture some guy standing up there for an hour singing happy birthday to himself, and how mad the other recruits are that they're in the sandpit just getting crushed. One of the happiest moments of my life. One of the most memorable things. And I had a lot of memories at boot camp, a lot of good memories. I think that's it. Have a good night, gang.